Alright, this is a re-recording of the first video I made. Um, the music in this video I'm going to use is Snow Point City um, by Glitch City. Go check out their channel if you haven't. Helps basically everyone who makes videos that involve Pokemon or something pertaining to Nintendo. Um, so today we're going to we are going to be analyzing a few different sets by the Inkling Banter, who is from SoCal. The first set is going to be between Banter and Symbiote. Let me go ahead and the start of it again. Right here, I think. Yeah, right here. Just realized the music is in fact not on. Anyways, get into it. So in the first recording I made of this video, I kind of talked a little bit about the Sonic Inkling matchup. I do think Inkling actually is one of the better characters against Sonic. I do think Inkling probably wins this matchup, mostly because Splattershot, especially, and Splattershot and Roller make it difficult for Sonic to use Spin Dash, and because Inkling's frame data is better than Sonic's up close, and Inkling kind of forces Sonic to approach due to Spin Dash being kind of negated by Splattershot and Roller, as you will see in the set for the most part. As long as the Inkling plays careful, Sonic kind of has to approach you, which means he's not really able to use a lot of his annoying tactics. He's forced to play with his speed, which is still very good and is obviously the best in the game. At least on the ground, he is the best speed in the game. But he cannot beat Inkling up close, frame data wise, because his moves are not built to be incredible up close, other than his Spore Tail, which is good but not incredible. And yeah, it's basically his best grounded option is either his forward tilt or his forward smash for the most part. So, or best grounded normal, that isn't as special. You can see there immediately Spin Dash does get beaten out by that Splatter Shot. It does look like the Sonic got a jab off somehow. I don't know, maybe like a forward tilt. Maybe that's why. Yeah, and although Roller is pretty okay in this matchup, more so than other matchups, which is ironic considering Sonic's speed, but because of, or even though it's okay in this matchup to use, it's kind of okay to use in neutral, you don't want to be using it too much because it can lead to you getting punished pretty hard, which will happen in this set. Or neutral there probably? No, okay. You probably could have gone neutral there. Would have been better than the up air. Like neutral air to the other platform here. You go neutral air right here. Probably neutral air them onto this platform. And then probably would have been easier to get a combo or like a tech chase from that. Turns around. You see, he gets punished pretty hard, like quote unquote pretty hard there, 25%, but not terrible considering this is not like, you know, watching Fox punish you, right? It's not like the biggest punish in the world. Still pretty decent. A lot of rollers. Banter uses a lot of rollers. I don't know if it's just for this matchup. I will have to see the other sets. I only watched this one beforehand. It's another roller there. Does not get the punish afterwards. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was actually expecting a back air there out of the roller. Just because it seemed a little hard to get that punish given the timing. At that point though, I will say, this might have been an accident. if you do hit roller, just don't use the jump cancel. Just use this. Just use the B cancel, like the special cancel, because you don't have to, that way you don't jump and you can just you end on the ground and just run back. Because it looks like they definitely react to that. So if they can react to that, you should be using the neutral or the special cancel rather than the jump cancel for roller, since it's a way easier punish. The only time you can maybe use the jump cancel is if you are confident in your ability to get a down air, like a down air spike, in which case sure, but that's pretty uncommon. And most people don't know how to do it that well, so. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done a jump there. I do understand why you would want to get off the ledge just for homing attack, but still. And here's what I was saying, does roller, gets punished hard for it, just dies, loses the stock. And now you're at a disadvantage because Sonic has a stock lead, and only a percent lead with a stock lead, which is even worse. Okay, gets the up smash, that's good. Nice job. Some Inklings will just grab there for some reason instead of just up smashing, even though it's objectively a slower option to grab. Does eat out the spin dash there with the ladder shot, which is good. Yeah, and this is what I was saying. You don't really want to dash grab in this matchup, at least not initially. Like here, they go for a dash grab to try to beat out spin dash, but they could just spin dash as soon as they see you go for like get near you. Instead of doing this, you just want to mostly condition them by using the splatter shot and splat bomb, or like roller, to try to stop them from going for spin dash. And then once they start to approach you, then you can start using your grounded options like dash grab and jab and dash tag. Like you want to once you actually condition them to stop zoning you, then you can start going for your own game plan rather than trying to play around theirs. Which is why I think that this matchup is actually not easy for Sonic, because for the most part, Inkling actually can weirdly enough control the place in the neutral, and even if Sonic tries to deny it by going for spin dash, Inkling can pretty easily just stop him by just going for splatter shot. And even if you get just 0.5% from a splatter shot hit, as long as Sonic isn't hitting you, you're technically still winning that interaction by percentage. And you also get a bit of ink. Yeah, Banter's going for a lot of rollers here. Really doesn't need to. Could just like run away. I would just try to force the Sonic to approach me. He does get a good forwarder there on the little bit of a negligent jump from the Sonic. I think they were actually going for homing. No, they went for a spin dash. Yeah, bit of a negligent spin dash from the Sonic there. Gets forward smash, or not forward smash, forward air. Goes for a stupid forward smash on the return though, and doesn't get anything from it. This is what I mean. Like, there's no point in approaching here. If you have the ability to hit Sonic from this, like Samus would just charge shot, right? Sonic's got to run away. The difference between charge shot and splatter shot is because splatter shot has multiple hitboxes, or it's technically multiple smaller hitboxes. It's harder for Sonic to really dodge it. Like Sonic can just, you missed the tech there, but Sonic can just jump over the charge shot. But he can't really jump over many different splatter shot hits, which means he's always going to get at least like 0.5 to 0.2% at least. That still means he's gaining percent and gaining ink on him, which is not a beneficial trait for him because he doesn't gain anything. The only thing he really gains is Inkling losing ink in the tank, but that's not so much of a factor when, if he's not approaching, you can just charge ink, especially because of the buff that made it so it's easier to charge ink without being punished. Yeah, still a lot of rolls, so you don't need to do that. I would just go for splatter shot. Like we've consistently seen at this point that splatter shot is more effective. Roller is usually better as a tech chase option, or just like trying to slow down Sonic's ground speed, which isn't very effective versus his spin dash, because I'm pretty sure that's not affected by his ink on the ground. But yeah. Roller can beat it out, it's just not as consistent as using a splatter shot, which we've kind of consistently seen beats it out, especially if you're under a platform. Like if you were under this platform, you could just kind of, well, actually we'll see it. I'll bring it up when that happens in the set, because it does happen later. You can probably just get up attack there, you don't need to neutral get up. Inkling's get up attack is pretty big. It's like, pretty disjointed. Even though it's like obviously it's invincible. I'm saying like the hitbox is kind of not really close to the body of Inkling. Hey, again, at this point you just Actually, I get it. It comes up here. So you see your Banter goes back and does this splatter shot. Even this isn't hitting, Banter is kind of forcing them to approach. Like they're already, you look at the clock, it's 121. So Banter's by far winning by percentage. And because they're under this platform, Sonic can't just like spin dash and jump here and try to downer them because it will either get missed or get caught by the platform. Maybe Banter could be a little farther backwards just to try to stop any sort of down air shenanigans. But like maybe they could try to down air right here and hit them with like a ground hitbox. But because you're under the platform, it makes it harder for Sonic to hit you from a jump, and then as such, Sonic kind of has to approach you, and then just gets hit at the end by the splatter shot, and you can see here it gets stopped, right? So for that reason, doing splatter shot on the platform is very much Inkling's easiest way to stop spin dash. And especially if you're ahead, you just kind of like run away. Like even if it seems boring, if you want, like this is probably the most effective way to win the matchup is just to run away. Like if you have a percent lead, and it's time like this, like if you're confident in your abilities to play aggressively versus Sonic, where the Sonic wants to play aggressively versus you, you don't need to run away. Like you can just start boxing and doing your typical Inkling game plan. But if you're playing against a zoning Sonic and you are ahead, or even if you're not ahead, like just do this. This is like your best option, just to go under the platform and splatter shot. Or like just splatter shot where they can't really hit you effectively, and that's generally a pretty good option versus Sonic. Or use Splat Bomb to try to negate his space control. But it's a lot easier to just use splatter shot, especially because it has so little lag. But they do mess up there. They don't get close enough with the up smash. I'm not even sure if it would hit though, because Inkling was so close to the ground. Not really sure. Okay. Just kind of running away. Does get the forward air there. Finally kills. Nice job from Banter. Goes to game 2. We are going to. I want to say, yeah, okay, PS2. I wasn't looking at the stages. I was out with a bomb. Sorry. He gets hit by the splatter shot, or splatter bomb, not splatter shot. Nice job using, really nice use of the splatter shot in this matchup, I think. Banter is doing a good job of that. Alright, good. Neutral air here. No, you should just go for the neutral air. It's too much percent to go for a double. Like, you have too much rage, and you have there's too much percent and too much rage to go for a double up air combo. Like, just go for a neutral air here. Like, you just do neutral air, back air, something like that, neutral air, forward air. Doesn't matter, just neutral is the best combo option, rather than go for a double up air. I do think Banter should be a little more careful with how they push in the air, and I will discuss that why later, but it does work out here, just you gotta be a little more cautious in the air versus Sonic. Mostly because of spin dash, but I'll talk about that later. Most likely. Apologize if my voice is a little low. My throat is kind of dry. It's been a hot day. So, yeah, I'm just a little tired too. Yeah, you don't need to forward there, just get on stage. The best he can really do is like dash attack you, because his dash grab is so bad. Sonic's, that is. Back air, nice. It does get hit by that, it's not gonna kill. Yeah, that animation looks so weird. The spin dash charging animation. I think it is due to the mod. It just looks so weird. No, it is due to the mod. I'm just saying it looks so weird with Metal Sonic. Like they didn't make this game with mods intended. It does go. I would have gone for a jab, just assuming they're gonna miss the tech. But I think the roll there was a better option. I mean, it ended up getting the kill, so that's obviously a better option than going for a jab. Back air there. Splatter shot. You don't need to do a splatter shot there. It's a little too close. You could honestly just go for a jab. Like at this point, you don't need to go for a splatter shot there. The Sonic is already, like, you've already hit the shield. You just start jabbing or something. They've already hit the shield. They can't really do much out of spin dash. It's such a bad dash grab. Look at this. It's so funny. The Sonic's combos aren't very good. Yeah, they're not very good combos. The Sonic gets a fair amount of opportunities. They just don't convert off of it well. Oh, I'm surprised that slap button didn't hit. Good up air, good up air. Didn't get a conversion off of it, but did a good up air. Did a good up air. Excuse me. Yeah, don't need to roll it. You can honestly just land it with another back air. Yeah, forward air makes sense. Good weight, honestly. Yeah, so whenever you interaction versus splat or versus spin dash, just by going for the splatter shot there, which is nice. Nice job. Against that second game, Sonic kind of messes up there. All right. Big game 3. Skip ahead a little bit. 3. There we go. Okay. Starts with the dash attack. Probably an accident going on the stage there. I've done that before myself, so I'd assume that's an accident. I do think running jab is actually quite good against Sonic in this matchup, just because, like, if he's not in spin dash, most of his moves are not gonna be, like, I don't think he has any realistic move that's gonna be able to jab other than, like, his back air or something. Maybe it's forward air. Most of the time, jab probably beats out most of his moves. If you just do, like, a running jab instead of right here, instead of a dash attack right here. I think I could just honestly could have just running jab, but dash attack was a little safer just to deal with frames more consistently. So up air. Honestly, again, you probably just go for neutral there instead of going for up air. After that grab, jab. No, okay, it just goes for a down tilt, I think. I do like the run back there. It was more of a high reward, not really low, like a high reward, not likely to hit option. It's not like high risk. It's just unlikely to hit. But I understand why you'd go for it. It was a good option. There, it doesn't go for the back air. I think you could have up smashed there, truthfully, rather than going for that dash tag. And pineapples was also going to be a regrab. I think that was plus. I didn't remember with Splat Bomb how it works on shield sometimes. Yeah, so here I was discussing earlier, the first time I recorded this, what I said was, you could actually just hold Splatter Shot for a little longer here, rather than just doing like a little spurt. I imagine maybe they didn't mean to Splatter Shot, but if you hold it for a little longer, it makes it harder for the opponent to time an option. Especially since grab from Sonic shouldn't be even a true punish out of a Splatter Shot if you just spot dodge or something. Good backer. Good edge grab. Yeah, here, I think it is in the best Sonic. So, weird, didn't pause there. Here, in this position right here, it's probably best for the Sonic just to keep holding this, because the Inkling is just going to run out of ink. Like, if you see you're not getting hit, the Inkling is just going to run out of ink. They either, like, have to stop and then the Sonic can try to go, or the Inkling can just, like, move forward a little bit and then keep going for the Splatter Shot. I mean, it does stop them from approaching you, I guess, but whatever. I'm pretty sure Spin Dash doesn't have a time limit for how long you can hold it. Up throw, up air. That maybe you could have up air. Yeah, neutral. That's actually good neutral air. Forward air is like an easier option to go for, but neutral air is actually, I think, a better option. So I like that. Yeah, don't. Well, I mean, it worked, but you really shouldn't be going for that roller. Forward air, just get the kill. All right. Smash gets the kill. The back air. Oh, barely didn't land that platform. Yeah, I remember that. Again, just so many rollers. I don't think you need to do that. Sorry. When you go for this roller here, you give up any sort of mix-up potential or mix-up potential. You basically just announce what you're doing because they can see you doing for the roller. They see you going for the roll, so they just put you back here. I mean, like, again, you kind of gave up your advantage by going for that roller. I don't know why you down it there. Wouldn't have been able to kill off of it even if you hit it. Like even if it spiked, I'm pretty sure the Nash didn't kill there. So I don't know what that was supposed to be. Probably should have got back here. So. Good forward air. Again, this is what I was saying. You do, or this is I will bring this up now. You do want to be risky versus this because even though Sonic actually, I'm surprised the Spin Dash didn't beat out the forward air because I'm pretty sure it should have been intangible and this was the down special, but it's hard for me to tell. Yeah. Normally you would want to be careful though when going for landing arrows like aerials against Sonic like that because he could just beat out your aerial Spin Dash. So be careful. Throw. Yeah, man, you don't need to go for roller. You're already ahead percent wise, and there's only 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. Just run away. If the Sonic is gonna run away, just run away. I mean, if they're playing aggressive right now, so it's not in your best interest to run away. Like it's in your best interest to try to box, but if they just start running away, then just stay. Don't approach them. And I'll say in this instance, don't approach them in general. Like you don't need to. You're already winning. And Sonic's approach options aren't going to be great, especially if his Spin Dash isn't going to be that useful. Did you get that kill there? Again, don't go for these rollers. You don't need them like you're already winning percent wides. Don't need to do that. Might have skipped a little far. I did. Oops. Oh. I don't have in that game, but I can go back to the beginning of the game. That's too far back. There we go. That's the end of the game. Here we go. Alright. Yep, see here, Spin Dash. I mean, you're running out of ink, but at the very least, like, you get ink and they probably still can't hit you afterwards, so, you still won the interaction. For doing, like, they took 6% and got ink on them and got nothing out of it in return. But I think that's just, a winning interaction for you. Alright, anyways, nice, good neutral back air there. I would have preferred to see that more, I think. I think you can actually beat out Roller with the forward smash here, but it must have mistimed the forward smash. Maybe. Yeah, but you could have outsmashed that, I think. That would have been a kill. Back throw. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna kill. Yeah, it doesn't. Neutral layer. Yeah, I mean that was a good option. They barely got past you. Okay, good down smash. Reminiscent of showers at Maisima number 14 versus one of the Marios. I don't think it was now. I think it was the other Mario. I don't know the name of. Let's see here. Does end up again. I think they were trying to get the splatter shot to hit here. You don't need to do this. Like you don't need to. Sonic. I don't know if they were actually looking for this, but you see that you move your stream up a little bit, so they're actually able to go under you. I think they do still get hit by the splatter shot a little bit. They took like what 0.3%. Yeah. That's still. I mean that's still percentage. I guess like you're still winning technically. That should have been a grab. I mean, that was supposed to be. It was a grab. They just didn't dash grab by accident. Neutral air. Up. I mean, not neutral air. Up air. Neutral. It should have been up air. Neutral air instead of up air. Up air. Here it should have been up air. Up air. Or up air. Neutral air. You get like up air. You can neutral air them and send them over here in the forward air. Would have been a better option. I don't think having Sonic above you in this matchup really helps. Like you just kind of want him off stage. Like you can get him above you, but he'll just try to like spin dash his way around you, which not easy for you to hit him when he's doing that. Or like down air past you sometimes, or just spring. Again, he's got a few options to get out of disadvantages when he's above you. Not so much when he's off stage. It's a lot worse. Up throw here. No, okay, just goes for the back throw. Yeah, I probably could have just jabbed instead of going for that crouch walk. Roller was not a bad option there. It ended up not working out, but at least he didn't get punished too hard for it. I don't even think he got punished for it at all, actually. Okay, up air does not kill. It's already a bit of a longer game too, I can tell. It's almost... I think it started probably around 7 minutes, so it's been almost 4 minutes now, actually, and only the first stocks have been taken. No, the second stocks. Back air doesn't kill. Top on doesn't kill either. That's not gonna kill. There's the weak hit. I think down tilt would have killed there. I'm not sure why you went for the up tilt. Like that was like your only. I think literally the only tilt that wouldn't have killed. Forward tilt, like you just forward tilt and up tilt the same sort of frames, don't they? So why would you just forward tilt there? I don't know. That was a weird. Must have been like a panic option or something. I mean, I really don't know why you didn't just forward tilt that would kill for free. It's 200%. I'm assuming it was a panic option or something. Yeah, I think you probably could have lived this. If you had held the splatter shot for just a little longer, or like had you hit, not a little longer, had you hit them a little earlier, I think you could have moved them back enough. Up air, yeah, that was good. Try to get the air dodge there so you can get the jab. It's a good option. Still surprised that grab hit. Sorry. Yes, they're kind of getting outpaced right now. Just getting it by a bunch of spin dashes. Yeah, you shouldn't neutral there. I mean, it does have low landing lag, so it can be hard for that Sonic to, it can be hard for Sonic to punish you on reaction, even if you land with it in front of him, because just because neutral has no lag. But still, be careful when you're doing something like that. Forward throw. Let's see here. Yeah, here's unfortunate. Like, this is a point in the matchup. I mean, this is a point like every Sonic matchup. We kind of have to play aggressive, but I do think you can definitely play aggressive against Sonic. You just gotta be a little more cautious when you're up behind him. Like, when behind him, I mean, like when you're behind him in percentage or stocks, you need to be a little more careful on how you approach and a little more cautious, so as to not get it by spin dash. But I think you can definitely approach Sonic in this matchup. Like, I think using either run shields or like spin dash, sometimes if they jump or if they do certain things, they like try to aerial, you can actually dodge using Inkling's dash. Forward throw, not forward throw, forward air, off ledge, no. That should kill. Alright, final game. For this set. I might watch one more set, we'll see. I'm really tired. Falling asleep. Grab, neutral layer here. No, just go for the up air. Again, you probably could have neutral layer there. Probably, but for forward air, I think I talked about this, that percentage should probably would have been better just a forward air so as to not stale your up air in case you need it for killing. But yeah, whatever. Not too important. Alright. Up throw here. Yeah, you guys go through up throw. Does not get the booyah though, unfortunately. I think you probably could have killed, perhaps, if you got in the right angle. Up smash would have been possible there. Awkward because you don't expect Sonic to not go in front of you, like not cross you up with the spin dash. Yeah, actually, Inkling is. This is something I can talk about. Inkling is a little strange with spin dash because Inkling's hitbox is so close to the ground when running. You can actually kind of really mess up spin dash, or not spin dash, homing attack, and really mess up its targeting system. Because you're so close to the ground, it really has a hard time hitting you sometimes. Like it will lock onto your model, and then it just won't hit you because you're so close to the ground that you move out of the way just barely before it can hit you. It's a funny interaction. Homing attack is not very good for Inkling. At least on stage. Off stage maybe, but on stage it's not very good. Back throw won't do anything here. A weak back throw. It does an inferior tri-stage twister. Doesn't get it because it's inferior. Back throw. Okay, now it just goes for the forward tilt. Doesn't need an up smash. Fine. Back air. I honestly would have gone for like a roller to try tech chase, but it's actually good because they were eventually the right option there and not go for like a roller tech chase just because they actually were in enough hits. They had enough of an angle to not have to tech chase. They could, or not have to tech. They could just jump, which is what they did. So that's actually a good option from Banter. Nice job. Back air. Yep. Could have just probably gone for the double back air, the classic, the Inkling classic here, instead of like to try to beat the spot dodge. Because everyone spot dodges after that move. maybe I won't watch this. I'm falling asleep. Sorry. I'll see. Maybe I'll see if there's a set that interests me. Not that this set isn't interesting. It's just it's like a. I think it's just this room's a little dark that I'm in. Oh, it's also cooler in my other room, so it's a lot easier to fall asleep in. Alright, back air gets the. That's where I was saying, like, you should have just. Oh, that was so riveting. I do think going for a jab would have been better there. Like, roller isn't always the best option. I don't like to take shares of the roller too much because I feel like it never really works against my opponents. I like doing jab more than roller. I mean, I'm just used to doing jab with other characters. That's why I do it with Inkling too. But yeah, you don't need to approach here, by the way. Again, the time is on your side. Your percentage is on your side. Like, you don't need to approach there. You just end up getting, as you can see, or you end up getting hit by spin dash. But you try to dash grab him, you end up getting hit by spin dash. No point in approaching there. Just try to wait it out. Here you can booyah and probably kill. Again, I misses. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know how that grounded, but it did. And Banter wins the set. So there you go. Nice job, Banter. There's another set here, which I don't know who it's between. Imago versus Banter and Inkling Ditto. This is a very boring matchup. And one of my least favorite in the entire game. Matchup sucks. It's not fun to play. And as such, we won't be talking about it. Let's go to a different side. Feels like Banter ends up winning though. That's cool. Nice job. Beats Imago. I think, given the way this looks. Is there a Lilat? There's no way, right? No way Lilat's allowed. No way. No way Lilat's allowed in a tournament. Okay, good. That's not Lilat. It's just a modded stage. Phew. I was concerned for a second. Yeah, I don't care. Let's just go to a different set. Alright, Sheik versus. What else do we have? Sheik versus Inkling. Let's see, what did they say to me? Rio lost against Sheik. Oh, whoops, spoilers. My bad. I'm trying to look at what they sent me. I would like to actually. There's supposed to be a Yoshi set here somewhere. Let me see if I can find that, because that is something I want to talk about. But yeah, there we go. I want to talk about Yoshi versus Inkling, because it seems to come up a lot. And it seems to come up a fair amount, and it's a matchup that people tend to have trouble with. And it can definitely be annoying. So I've talked about this matchup a lot in the past. I've like thousands of words written about this matchup. Having played both these characters, and having played both these characters, and as someone who plays both these characters still, I will talk about this matchup a little bit. The main thing you want to do in this matchup, if you don't know, is you want to never let Yoshi control the pace of the game. Because if Yoshi has the momentum and is controlling the pace of the neutral, then you're probably going to be losing, because that means you're more than likely going to be trading with Yoshi a lot, and that just leads to you losing, because Yoshi trades more favorably than Inkling. Yoshi trades more favorably than most characters, so yeah, more often than not, Yoshi's good at trading against almost every character in the game. And as such, you do have to be careful in this matchup, because you don't want to let Yoshi control the pace of neutral. The easiest way to kill Yoshi in this matchup, honestly, I don't really think VOD is that good in this. Obviously, it's hard to hit in this matchup because of Yoshi's jump, having armor, and having on frame 1. It's really hard to VOD Yoshi. Good Yoshis will be a little more scared to use their armor, because they do know that if they use it and they mess it up, they're gonna die. So you can actually take advantage of that, but even against bad Yoshis, what you want to do in this match for the most part is edge guard them, and it's not that difficult to do if you play Yoshi and you know how to edge guard Yoshi. It's actually not that hard to edge guard him, or it's not that hard to edge guard the character, because it is so reliant on eggs most of the time. Especially if they say higher percents. I'm actually surprised that egg lay hit, but at higher percents, it's very also. I don't know if you know this, Banter, but you can actually. I know you win the set, but you can you don't have to roll here. Maybe your shield was a little too low, but you can just drop your shield to the last frame for the stars, and you actually don't get hit by the stars at all, and you don't get your shield broken. So yeah, you can do that. It's a good way to beat it out. That way you don't have to move, and you're not in any lag, because the stars are still happening. So lag's still happening for Yoshi, but you reduce all your end lag, or you get rid of all your end lag basically. Pretty cool. Up smash hits from behind, that's pretty funny. Yeah, mainly what you want to do in this matchup against Yoshi is just try to kill via edge guards, because on stage is a lot harder to kill, especially since most of your vertical kill power is locked behind up air and up smash, and up smash could hit more than likely than up air, but up air is not usually going to kill Yoshi, since it can usually just armor out of it. Yeah, your main option here is going to edge guard, and the way you edge guard Yoshi is you go from above Yoshi. What you do is Yoshi always going to use an egg that goes above this, and sometimes what they'll do is they jump up here, jump right here, and then they use an egg to try to cover this area. The opponent can't either has to shield or can't hit their jump, and they'll try to that way the Yoshi can go to ledge, so they can get on their jump back. Another thing Yoshis will do is you'll try to launch an egg all the way up here, above this, around the platform height, to try to make you shield or try to stop you from jumping. The best thing to do is to jump over both these things, and jump over the platform basically, and jump over this area, and then just go for forward air. So even if they jump, they lose their armor. And if they've already lost their armor, they're most likely going to die. Basically, you just want to watch out for eggs when you're edge guarding Yoshi, and it's the most effective way to hit Yoshi off stage. And if you do that, Yoshi is pretty, if you know how to exploit Yoshi's recovery, it's pretty exploitable, and it's not a very good recovery sometimes. So especially at higher percents where forward air and back air start doing too much knockback and they break armor, that's not fun for Yoshi. Here, you do, Banter does a good option, and instead it doesn't just go in forward air, it doesn't go off in just forward airs here, instead jumps a little bit. You probably could have jumped even higher, but it still does the work, still does the job, and ends up getting this forward air. I do think, it shouldn't have actually gone the wrong way. That's why I was like, why isn't this happening? It should have actually not killed here. It should have, I imagine what happens is Yoshi used some sort of either an egg, or because you would still have armor, so you actually wouldn't die here. You just lose you would still probably die, but you just shouldn't have gotten killed like that. You would have probably just, the Yoshi would have probably just floated to the blast zone. Ooh, I actually probably had to run out of power. I'm running out of power with my computer. I'm gonna have to end it here probably, or end it soon. I'll watch the rest of this game, I think, and then I'll end it. But basically, that's how it works with Yoshi. You just want to make sure you don't give in to Yoshi's pace of the game and just don't trade. You can zone Yoshi pretty easily. Don't try to, and when Yoshi's above you, the main option you want to do is not commit, because if you commit to an option and try to snipe the Yoshi in the air like that, Yoshi's airspeed is so good, it's oftentimes that they can just kind of wait for you to do an option and then just run away. Like, obviously, Banter did miss there, but you mostly want to wait to try to see what Yoshi's going to do on the landing. And if you can see that happen, then it's a lot easier for you to punish Yoshi. Yeah, okay, no reason to do that. See, they, every Yoshi does this. They're like, almost every Yoshi, like every bad Yoshi, and most of the good ones do this as well, but like, good Yoshis tend to be more afraid of this. But you see, like, they go for an egg right here, and they go for another egg. This is really risky, so you always go from above. Always go from above when trying to edge guard Yoshi, because it's the easiest way to dodge eggs. Like here, you just jump over the egg, and then you hit them before it. Or they jump here, you jump for the egg again, and then you hit them before it again. Like, it's the easiest way to hit Yoshi. Most efficient way to edge guard them. Gets that, gets that, gets the roller there, and gets some forward smash. Ink on the ground really doesn't. Ink on the ground really doesn't do much versus Yoshi, since Yoshi's almost always in the air. So I don't know if you need to res roller like that. I mean, it's fine. Doesn't do much, but yeah, there's a weird mod thing where Ink always like auto completes. Like it auto covers them fully for some reason with one little inks, but it's hard to tell how much ink they have on them. Stupid. I don't know why that works like that. Yeah, a little dangerous from Banter, a little negligent on the off stage there, and almost getting forwarded from it. Yeah, I mean, I respect the option for the roller. That was actually not a bad option. You can see this Yoshi's a little mashy. I mean, every Yoshi is mashy out of hit stun, but like this Yoshi is a little too mashy. They mash that neutral there, and they get hit by this roller, and they die for it. So their mash is a little, you know, always the irony where someone's good at they mash a lot in neutral, but they're bad at mashing, and when they're bad at mashing at a roller. Actually, they do mash at a roller there. You can see they're able to jump out of it. Like at the last few frames, like there, you see they jump out of it and they get forward smashed. That's pretty funny. Nice job, Banter. I think that's it. I'm gonna have to probably end it here, even though there's still 2 games left in the set. Spoiler: Banter does 3-0 this person. Yeah, my computer's running out of power, so I gotta end it here. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, or go to the Inkling Discord and go to like Muscle Forge mashups or something, or Q&A. I don't really care. Or you can DM me directly, but I prefer it to be in the Inklingcord. That way other people can see it too. Yep, thank you for watching. Bye.